We got a camera backstage. It looks like we have a brawl on our hands. Took him out at the knee. And as off limits as this area may be, they are clearly making themselves at home here.
I don't know what it's like at your home, Cole, but they're definitely acting like they own the place. With an exploder suplex.
Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly. Where's the honor in that? Boom! Ouch. Solid contact from the Viper. And we are looking at some true close quarters combat here on this dock.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Fighting like this backstage is so unforgiving. You certainly have to get creative back there, especially before your opponent does. Randy Orton's just daring his opponent to take their best shot.
These road cases are not very forgiving.
They're definitely not made to fight on. Totally helpless at the moment.
Powerbomb. That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
What's he doing climbing that ladder? And he's made it up the service ladder. Ooh, and fights back. Oh, a force to the back of the neck. And come on now. Distasteful offense we've just witnessed.
Ooh, precision knee drop.
And good thing all that equipment is sturdy, because there's a solid chance someone's getting thrown into it. And he retaliates. Oh, good. At least he's returning back down to firm ground. And that move might have crossed the line. A little cockiness here from Punk. Now finds himself in quite the precarious position up there, taking this fight onto that equipment pile. A lot of that equipment looks like it'll hurt. He's climbing up that ladder, only going to escalate the situation. Rhodes showing his opponent how confident he is. This is a dangerous area to be battling it out.
You really have to be aware of fighting in this environment. One wrong move and you'll be dust on the pavement. There he goes up that ladder.
Hoisted up high here. Oh, my God! And they were just sent flying on that one.
A bit of hot dogging from Triple H here.
Being up there has to be nerve-wracking. Yeah, Michael, and getting back down has to be even worse. Punching their way out of that one. Reversal from the game. Not sure what he has planned now. Heads up the ladder. He has an answer for Rhodes. Dropping the knee. This is bad. These two could get seriously hurt.
Duking it out, trying to keep their footing in the process.
Caught that. It reversed it. Ooh. Oh, man.
This is getting completely out of control.
Yeah, unsafe or dangerous. Don't even begin to describe this situation. Clothesline! This brawl is only going to get more dangerous up there. Please be careful. Oh, the jaw getting rattled. And his head was once again the target. Time for him to defend against that. Lift it up. What's next? Oh, my God, no. Oh, my God. Ooh. What a punch. That's how you stop your opponent. We knew this was going to be explosive, but this is really starting to get... Now here's Orton. What an RKO! Out of nowhere. Randy Orton with the Orton stomp. One after another. He's eliminated. Punk's heading home.
Now that's a bell ringer. This fight has found its way up into the air, adding a whole new element of danger.
Dangerous territory. Not a lot of runway for these two right now. Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Sizing up their opponent and dropping the knee. Fighting all the way up here. I don't like it.
There's no way this ends well at all.
Ooh, bullseye.
This might just turn into the most dangerous game of chicken ever.
Orton able to counter. Clothesline.
Taking things to a new height here. I wonder what the plan is.
I have a feeling we're going to find out very soon.
Still fighting back. Look at him go.
Oh, my gosh.
These two are walking the tightrope just to get their hands on each other.
Oh, man. They need to get down from there.
I think at least one superstar might get down, but you're probably not going to like how it happens, Saxton.
Driven down head first.
Bulldog plants him. A fall from here would be devastating. Nothing but concrete and steel to soften your landing.
Just caught flush.
This brawl is only going to get more dangerous up there.
Please be careful.
Catches the kick.
Uh-oh.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
Wards off that offense from Cody. And I have no idea what the heck.
RKO! Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. I really don't think climbing up there was a good idea.
You know, this is one of those rare occasions that I agree with you, Saxton.
This is no place for a brawl. Everywhere you look, it's hardened steel and concrete. Someone's going to get hurt badly.
Cody toying with his opponent a little bit.
Now he's climbing the ladder, rung by rung.
He's reached the peak of his climb. No idea what he's planning now. Strong impact from Triple H.
Narrow space, quick tempers. This is a bad combination.
Cuts the attack off.
Picking the leg. Are we gonna see it? There it is, figure four leg lock.
Submission locked in, but remember, a tap out here decides nothing. Trying to find a way out. The pressure is reversed. This is agonizing.
Ooh. Normally this area is restricted.
Oh, please be careful. Big time clothesline. Good grief. Catches a punch.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy. And a stomp to the gut. Down on the jaw. And bite your tongue with that. A string of counters. Both superstars countering one move after another. Right to the kidneys from behind. The level of animosity these superstars feel for each other. It's no wonder it's devolved into this.
Completely clouded by rage. They've taken this to extreme heights. Ooh! There's no room for error right now. One wrong move and it could be disastrous.
Oh, ouch! Orton so evasive.
These two are finding an answer for everything. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Oh, countered into a power slam. Triple H has his opponent.
Pedigree!
Guys, we're worlds away from a traditional wrestling contest now.
No kidding.
Oh, my Lord! What contact! Clothesline!
Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Caught the leg.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses. Taking the elevator down. It won't matter because it's dangerous everywhere backstage.
Down on the first floor of the backstage area. What next?
The bionic elbow.
counters coming and answers with the clothesline.
Tagged with a punch.
Not a good spot to be in.
Powerbomb planted. Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
This doesn't look stable enough to be fighting on.
Shot to the face gets them out of it.
From way up, double axe handle connects.
Oh, he flips that around.
Fought off with an elbow.
Boom! Boot!
Nice. Lands an elbow.
And blow after blow being absorbed by the midsection.
That has to make breathing quite difficult.
Precision strike to the back of the neck.
Extremely dangerous situation here. This loading dock is full of metal edges and hard surfaces.
One false move, and you could easily get injured bad.
And with all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot. Big time clothesline.
Good grief. What's he doing climbing that ladder?
Counter from Orton.
Orton measuring his opponent.
Orton never saw that coming. And the King of Kings telling us all who runs the show here at WWE.
The list of superstars who have taken a tumble off that dock is long and illustrious. None of these competitors want to be added to it.
Taking his time. Ooh, stomp to the tummy.
Tummy? Standing on production boxes and shipping crates, willing to fight anywhere and everywhere.
And guys, that's going to be it for Rhodes. He's eliminated.
And now that he's up there, what's he gonna do? Can someone put a stop to this before somebody gets seriously hurt?
Yeah, this is literally throwing caution to the wind now.
Oh my, the railing just broke, and now nothing is keeping them safe.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
What a counter! Power slam!
Steered away there.
German suplex turns the tides.
Uh-oh.
He's able to counter that.
What a spine buster.
Fighting on any elevated surface has a huge amount of danger.
One wrong step, and this could all be over.
Oh!
Oh!
Calculating the next move. He won't do this.
Oh my gosh, I don't believe it. Straight down into the searchlight.
Glass shattering, sparks flying. That was insane. Arms hooked by the game.
I don't see them getting up after that.
And with good reason. That brawl had shades of downtown Austin at 2 a.m.
That match deserves another look. Here we go.
The following is a men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match could be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
A man who has dominated WWE for 2.5 decades.
From parts unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds, King!
This is the kind of match where reputations are made or broken. It is a crucible in which top stars are forged.
And he is facing the ultimate challenge, trying to guide his team to victory despite being at a numbers disadvantage.
It's a tall task, but he's convinced himself and his team that they're up for it. They think they have just as good a shot at winning this as the other guys.
Well, I hope that confidence isn't misplaced. In War Games, one single mistake is enough to bring your whole game plan crashing down.
Looking for a good fight.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 287 pounds, the bad guy, Razor Ramon.
You can just see the confidence in his eyes. He knows that the numbers will be in their favor tonight, and he has faith in his team to be the victors in this war.
It'd be totally understandable for him to be a little shaky right now, having to be the one to start off this War Games match, but he looks solid.
But even with the advantage, this is still going to be a brutal War Games match. He and his team are going to be tested like never before.
It all comes down to this. Do they have the strength, the ruthlessness to succeed at War Games?
He said he'll steal the show here tonight, and he looks more than ready to deliver on that promise.
I hope you're ready, gentlemen, because War Games are now officially underway.
Brace for impact, everybody. This match is sure to create a rarely seen level of bedlam and destruction.
Nothing pushes the envelope of in-ring mayhem like a War Games match.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Oh, that's gotta hurt. No. Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
And gets sent right into the corner. Getting him in place, but for what?
Boom! Read that one.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Razor failing to offer any resistance here.
Everything's in Kane's favor now.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
What impact!
Oh!
Well-placed elbow drop.
Caught with the elbow. Oh, and a stomp. Kane is really taking control here.
Ramon has to pull a trick from his sleeve.
The countdown hurtling towards a shift to the status quo. Corey, I understand I'm planning ahead for a match like War Games can seem like an exercise in futility, but is there anything you think either of these teams, or possibly both, have in mind here?
Other than winning? I'm sure both teams have talked about how to deal with the numbers disadvantage when it falls on them. Talk strategy before and after the match officially begins. A lot of big picture stuff, I'm sure.
Things could get ugly now as they head inside the cage.
knocked right out with that. The fight has been taking a diesel.
Brutal attacks here from Kane.
Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Short clothesline hits its mark. Oh, what a clothesline.
Clothesline to the back of the neck. Lariat.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Knee to the gut.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys. Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Freed from the cage and now needs to make haste to even up the fight.
Oh, what a club. Oh, looking out of the ring for reinforcements.
The teams are now equal, but this weapon could be a big difference maker.
Looking for something under the apron before entering. Big boot!
Incredible.
Big elbow drop.
Nice job dodging contact there.
Short clothesline hits its mark. Short knee to the body.
Here it is! Vintage tombstone pile driver.
Nailed it. And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
I can't begin to imagine what he's got planned here, guys.
Maybe it's a yard sale.
Smashed clean through the table. That's going to stop you for a long time.
Oh, man, that hurts even worse than it works. Splinters everywhere.
We've got a numbers advantage incoming as the countdown is about to run out.
Being let loose to surely become the tide turner for their team.
Clothesline. Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Climbing up the War Games cage, headed for the top. He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, taking flight.
And I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly legal.
Sidewalk slam. And then back to Ramon.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Kane with some good timing here.
Good golly, Miss Martin.
Physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh, this is going to be nasty. There's the power into the jackhammer. And with his coming entrant, the teams will officially be evened up.
Oh, my goodness.
Kick to the spine.
Better make your way into the bedlam quickly. Your team needs you.
Devil's favorite sidewalk slam.
You can see the battle scars on their bodies, and they are telling an epic tale.
These men are showing everyone the desire, the strength, and the will it takes to compete at this level. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker and backbreaker.
Good golly. Utilizing his power and tossing him across the rings.
Oh, man, he took a hard landing into the other ring.
Clothesline! Off with their head.
is open, and away they go, ready to get into the action.
Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible.
Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
The WWE Universe is torn. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
This place has come unglued.
Rightfully so.
Here it comes. And now we see Billy go.
That's gotta keep Diesel down.
Double axe handle.
He's staggering to his feet. About to head right into...
Look at that.
Will it pay off for Billy Gunn? Starting to scale up the War Games roll. He's got the top.
Pick up speed and a big kick to the side of the face.
This next competitor will equalize things inside the cage.
Out of the cage and rushing in to erase the numbers advantage. Targeting the arm to great effect. Sky high. Oh my God.
Wow, what a funny blow.
Oh, right to the back of the neck.
Scoop slam by Hogan. And here comes the patent.
A bad guy looking to end this now. Here it comes.
Waiting and setting in. Devastating. Hollywood Hogan building up speed.
After everything he's been through. Look at breaking the legs and now breaking the arms.
It looks like Kane is accomplishing this victory.
Tombstone. Warm up the hearse. Taking head over heels.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
If this connects, it is over.
Tombstone.
That's gotta keep Diesel down. Oh, God.
Big elbow. Couple of jabs and a little...
What's he doing, guys?
X-Pac. Still,
He's going for the pin.
and now we see Billy go. And he kicks out of the pin and one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Oh, man, he is more
He wants it one more time.
X-Pac.
Could be out over here.
Makes the cover. And into the cover. The save. That might have been it. Barely kicks out.
shaking my head.
Kick to the gut. Setting up their opponent now.
Hard time believing that one. Scorpion death. Gets water with the accident. Oh, here it is. Inverted DDT.
He gets nicked.
Nice takedown. Stacked him up. Kicks out before the 2 count.
How this match is still going on defies all reasoning.
It looks like Kane is about to secure this victory. Tombstone piledriver. Kane stamping an end to this.
And X-Pac didn't see that coming. Cover on X-Pac. Can he kick out? He kicks out before the count starts. Thought he had it.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, I think Diesel was opened up.
end of it. A kick to the gut. Setting up their opponent now. Oh, slam time.
Victory nearly in hand for Ronda.
Turning it into the pin.
2. No, stops the count at 2.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Then a knee right to the throat.
Climbing up the wall now. He's got some crazy idea in mind from the looks of this. Ronda avoids the offense.
He's up there for a reason. An escape is not an option.
Slam time.
That's gotta keep Diesel down.
Goodness gracious.
Measuring the distance to the top of the cage. About to risk it all. 2.
It's like an SUV falling on you.
Now let's look back at that amazing action.
Here are your winners. The team of Kane, Badass Billy Gunn, X-Pac, and the Road Dogg, Jesse James.
And if anyone deserved to celebrate their victory, it's this team right here.
In the end, one team seemingly just wanted it more.
And that is what War Games is all about. Digging down deep, going to battle with your teammates, and hopefully coming out on top when all is said and done. Yeah, now this guy is going to call this one fairly.
No, you're about as biased as he is.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Please welcome the special referee for this match, the Superstar.
Now, this is a guy who won't get pushed around, won't get intimidated.
And he won't be entertaining either. You know, I saw this guy studying the WWE rulebook earlier tonight. What a dork.
Yeah, he was reading Saxton's copy.
It was? He didn't even ask. Hey, maybe this guy isn't trustworthy after all.
He's got a chance here to impress all of us with his ability to maintain order in the ring.
A little disorder never hurt anybody. I just hope he doesn't take the job too seriously. Say hello to Mrs. Foley's baby boy.
And the participants. First, representing the Rock and Sock Connection. From parts unknown. Weighing in at 287 pounds. Mankind.
Take a look into the eyes of the most brutal of the three faces of Foley.
This is a man who pulls out his own hair when competing. Mankind may just be the most deranged superstar to ever compete in WWE.
The leader of the Attitude Era, the Rattlesnake.
And his partner from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, the WWE Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
A multi-time world champion, former king of the ring, first three-time Royal Rumble winner.
The Texas Rattlesnake is synonymous with truly epic main event brawls.
And I think we're about to see another one of those main event brawls here tonight.
Many believe Stone Cold is the greatest of all time. Welcome to NXT, the Big Red Machine.
Unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
I'll tell you, I bet there's a lot of NXT superstars back there with a little trepidation going on, a little nervousness knowing that Kane has entered the NXT arena.
The Undertaker is here.
A truly legendary competitor.
And from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, The Undertaker!
The WWE Universe standing in reverence.
No one embodies human suffering and inescapable peril more.
Yeah, this isn't make-believe. It's like having real horror among us.
A being who wields unspeakable power and transcends space and time.
A dark fog envelops our arena, and the creatures of the night are upon us.
Entering the hallowed ground of WWE's Hall of Fame just made the Phenom stronger.
The Phenom looks ready to lay his opponent to rest.
His opponent tonight may join the long list of memorable victims, including some all-time greats laid to rest by The Undertaker.
I don't know about you guys right now, but I have got major goosebumps.
Here we go with the tag matchup the WWE Universe has been salivating for. All set for competition in this one. And we're starting off with Mankind and Steve Austin. And we'll see if they're prepared for tag team. He's got the shoulders down.
And a kick out. Tried for it early.
Kane with some good quick pin attempt here. One count and he gets his shoulder up.
He's counting too slow. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think a referee is going to make it on their resume after that pin. Power slam. Good night. Hit hard and straight into the pin.
Slips the shoulder up.
And that count was double the speed of any count I've ever seen.
I think our official might need a refresher on how long 1 second is.
Wait, what the heck's...
Hold up. What's our official doing? And now going after the ref? I gotta say, we all saw this coming. This match hasn't been fair in the least.
Oh, kick to the face.
Oh, toss to ringside.
Just a nasty headbutt.
That legendary toughness of Mankind just got tested there.
Yeah, well, that's Kane bringing terror to the competition. That's a free fall. Going for the pin.
And he stops the count. This referee's been absolutely awful. And I'm glad they're going to send another referee out to replace this guy because he stinks.
How can you guarantee that this new official is going to be better than the last guy, Cole?
Anybody could be better than the last guy. You're horrible at your job. Get out of here. That's what this official is telling you.
No, that's what I said to you.
It's about time. Finally, a real official is calling this match.
Looks like a heated confrontation between those two. Oh!
Nasty right hand. Vicious enziguri. Way to go, referee. Banishing the manager from ringside for meddling too much.
He answers right back. Lifted and completely helpless here. Scoop slam! He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon. You want to control the tempo, you want to dictate the pace. That right there is how you do it.
DDT!
It doesn't get any more intimidating than the big red monster.
Tag's made.
Oh, yeah. Not waiting any longer to get in this.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
Important kick out there.
Our official kept a fair count there, really earning his stripes.
Body slam. Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
Only running on instinct to keep fighting. Completely from the top. And a diving clothesline. Incredible move. Kane with the grip. All the way up and down with the choke slam. That's it. Austin is out. And a kick out. Austin somehow kicked out. I cannot believe the beating he's been able to endure.
And now does Kane have to find an alternative, because that was a conclusion Kane is not accustomed to. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
From behind.
Oh, boy.
Reverse choke slam.
Right in the face.
The rattlesnake's being picked apart.
There's no stopping the big red monster.
Tag made. Here we go. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Blow to the back.
Drops the elbow.
Kane counters. Sent right into the corner.
Tag is made. Little tandem offense on the horizon.
Oh, double back elbow.
Oh, huge big boot.
Measuring him now, lining it up. Boom!
And he was ready for Undertaker. What a shot. Boom!
Kick to the body.
Double up DDT. Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
The elbow. And Mankind is showing off his vicious skills.
We may be seeing a dead man walking.
Oof. Ouch. Bam. Boom.
Mankind is firing up, no doubt about it.
Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
And give it to the referee. That was a standard pin count for sure.
Kept things above board there. Nothing exciting, just fair.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Can Undertaker withstand this onslaught?
Mankind has his opponent figured out.
Knee drop. Had it scouted. Now can capitalize. Boom. Oh. Kick right to the knee. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up.
Look at this.
Yes, La Maestro, shoulders down.
Kick out before the count.
Finding the power to shake off the pin attempt.
Got to commend our official. Saw the shoulders down and responded accordingly. That's just a beat down. Hooked up. Ah, shin breaker. And Mankind is in control. Undertaker has to turn this around in a hurry.
Steve Austin in off the tag.
Got him in the corner now.
Oh, right to the body. These attacks are chipping away at him.
Yeah, the intimidation factor and skill of Taker really taking over there.
Hitting the elbow drop. Austin off the ropes. Uh-oh. Looks like he knew what was coming up.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief. And these guys are trying to prove they belong in the main event, that they are on top of the mountain. Austin hits the star. Austin got it. Austin got it.
Here's the pin attempt. Makes the cover. Oh, my God, what a shocker. Able to somehow power out at 2.
A narrow escape.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
This has been an epic encounter.
These fans are sending the decibel level off the scale. Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
A steady stream of moves taking out Kane.
And this match is all Austin now. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
Really just laying it in.
Goes down face first from the gourd buster.
Ow!
Send it to the corner. He connects with a counter. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Austin! Could Kane rise back up?
A consistent attack here from Austin. And here's Austin looking to end it right now.
Scores the win. What a great team.
We got our money's worth for that one. Take a look.
Here are your winners, the team of Mankind and Steve Austin.
I'm sure you will agree with your wise man. Many WWE superstars say they will do whatever it takes in order to achieve success. Quite often, it's a bunch of BS. But if you're lucky, you may run into someone who is willing to look out for the group. Someone willing to make sacrifices. And for this family, there was no one better than Rikishi. After the Head Shrinkers run in WWE came to an end, Rikishi, then known as Fatu, would go on a journey of self-discovery. This journey would lead to him taking on the name Rikishi, a subtle nod to his cousin Yokozuna, as well as an opportunity to start fresh with a global audience.
Well, my dad, when he became the Rikishi character, when you think about Samoan wrestlers, right, or mean, or aggressive, he made it like his own flavor, right? He had the blonde hair, still carried the aggressiveness, but I think he just wanted to add like a little flavor to it. It became even more popular to our culture.
Rikishi blitzed WWE from the jump, devastating opponents with new tricks and winning people over with his fat-ass dance moves.
That Rikishi is fat, all right. P-H-A-T.
And with this wave of newfound momentum came even more success, with Rikishi capturing the WWE Intercontinental Championship and displaying incredible athleticism in iconic moments like when he dove off the top of the steel cage. The year 2000 belonged to Rikishi. But little did anyone know, Rikishi held a dark secret regarding a decision he'd made not for his own benefit, but for the benefit of the family. It was at the 1999 Survivor Series that Stone Cold Steve Austin was hit by a car in the arena parking lot, forcing him from the main event later that night for the WWE Championship. For nearly a year, all of WWE was consumed with figuring out who was driving that damn car and why Austin was targeted in the first place. The verdict came in. The car was driven by Rikishi. Rikishi would stand strong.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I didn't do it for me. I did it for The Rock.
What? Rikishi would lay out a years-long gripe that WWE preferred Steve Austin to The Rock, and so Rikishi had made sure that The Rock's only competition had been removed from the picture. Rikishi sacrificed his own popularity to reach this goal. The Rock thrived while Austin was on the shelf. For Rikishi, the struggle and fall was all worth it. Rikishi knew that he would eventually have to face off with the Texas Rattlesnake to answer for his sins, and he welcomed that meeting with open arms. What Rikishi was unprepared for was for WWE to stack the deck entirely, looking to make Rikishi pay for taking out their golden goose. Stone Cold Steve Austin was allowed to drive his truck directly to the ring and was generally given the freedom to do whatever the hell he wanted in the name of revenge. We are going to make things right. This time, when Rikishi and Stone Cold Steve Austin lock horns, there will be no stacking of the deck. Someone willing to give of himself so that his family, this family, can succeed, deserves better. So get in there and showcase the never say die spirit that has led this family to victory time and time and time and time and time and time again. Use whatever weapon you can get your hands on and prove to Stone Cold Steve Austin that you will do anything for the people. Any member of this family that enters the professional wrestling business knows about the expectations that are gonna be on their back. They know about the prestige that their very name carries. They know that those who came before them have accomplished so much. Bearing the weight of those legacies can prove to be way too much for almost anyone. But that was never the case for Jimmy and Jey Uso. Jimmy and Jey Uso looked to be stars from the very start, constantly evolving their look, style, and offense as they progressed in their careers. Face paint and war dances would fade away, and the two would embrace the day one-ish mentality, looking to punish opponents and send them to the Uso Penitentiary. The Usos are 8-time WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos have main evented WrestleMania after initially fighting for a mere spot on the card. The Usos were the premier team of the 2010s. The Usos are the greatest team of all time. Jimmy and Jay are poetry in motion, each knowing what the other is looking to do next, each using every bit of savvy they gained growing up in professional wrestling to keep their edge. And sure, in recent years, it's been difficult between the two. Jimmy did cost Jay his match at SummerSlam against your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. After months of the anger building between the two, Jimmy and Jay ended up as the first two entrants in the 2024 Royal Rumble match, bringing things to a head. But even that moment wasn't enough to settle the issue, and so they would fight again at WrestleMania 40. Jey Uso truly became main event and found his inner yeet, even adding another tag team championship with Cody Rhodes as his partner. As your wise man eventually would suffer as well, Jimmy found himself betrayed by Solo Sikoa and unceremoniously dumped out of Solo's version of the Bloodline. When Jimmy and Jay are a tag team, they are pure art. They are the reason for the resurgence of tag team wrestling's popularity over the last 15 years. And perhaps, oh, perhaps, their grandest moment came during the 2017 Hell in a Cell, when they would lock horns with perhaps their greatest opposition ever, The New Day. From July to October of that year, the SmackDown Tag Team titles would change hands 4 times between the two teams, both looking for ultimate bragging rights. The Usos' connection as twins always gave them an upper hand with most teams. But the New Day had their own trick, utilizing the Freebird rule to allow any 2 of the 3 members to compete in any match. Jimmy and Jay could never know for sure who the opponents would be, with a different game plan needed for each iteration. With nothing clearly settled after 4 months, the New Day would offer to defend inside Hell in a Cell, and the Usos gladly accepted. We've seen the Usos showcase tag team wrestling at its most beautiful. Now we want you to showcase the brutality that exists within Hell in a Cell. Big E and Xavier Woods are going to use everything at their disposal to take you down. But you've been down since day 1. Now it's time to force the New Day to realize there's nothing wrong with them being in second place. And there's nothing that's stopping you inside Hell in a Cell. We've come to the... His arrival. Pending doom. His very presence was enough to intimidate even the bravest WWE competitor. His name itself simply meant the end. And if you found yourself standing across the ring from Umaga, you were most certainly coming to the end of your own road. The younger brother of Rikishi, Umaga, was every bit the Samoan bulldozer that his nickname would suggest, mauling opponents with ease, relishing the chaos that he created. A menace to the entire roster, an unrepentant badass, Umaga tortured his prey with high-impact collisions before ultimately sealing their fate with his vaunted Samoan spike, a vicious move used today by Solo Sikoa.
Inside the ring, man, he was just a complete monster. Anybody that stood in front of him, he was going to wreck him no matter what he had to do. He was just a crazy, wild Samoan. Outside of the ring, man, just a loving guy to be around. A fun uncle, always joking, always barbecuing at his house. I always looked up to him. He was just so cool.
Perhaps an unheralded aspect of Umaga's game was his mastery of mental warfare. Umaga loved to present a wild, out-of-control savage, one who needed manager Armando Alejandro Estrada to handle all the details while he destroyed opponents. Umaga was the perfect definition of the word aura. A two-time intercontinental heavyweight champion, Umaga established himself as one of the purest forms of dominance to ever set foot in a WWE ring. His intense clashes with Batista, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, and Triple H, along with WWE Championship battles against John Cena, still live on in the memories of those who were fortunate enough to watch Umaga perform. And Umaga will live in immortality through every member of this family, whether it's with a huge Samoan drop, a running bulldozer into the corner, a Samoan spike, or even a war cry in the middle of battle. Umaga is forever.
I wish he was here. I know he's watching from above.
So you, our beloved Us in training, are asked one simple thing here in the WWE 2K25 showcase: to defeat John Cena. You've done that in this mode before, right? Simple. It was at New Year's Revolution in 2007 that Umaga and John Cena first collided for the WWE title. Umaga appeared to be too much for Cena in the minds of many pundits. Undefeated in WWE some 9 months after his debut, and things were going very well for Umaga. Until they weren't. Umaga would see his undefeated streak end by, of all things, a damn roll-up after rushing directly into the outstretched shoes of John Cena. 1 second of luck allowed John Cena to escape the inevitable, and now it's on you to fix it. Head into that ring. Showcase Umaga's cruel brutality and get Umaga the WWE Heavyweight Championship victory that he should have gotten in the first place. I assure you, my dear friend, Armando Alejandro Estrada will make sure nothing else goes wrong if you take care of business inside the ring. Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning. Initially hired by the aforementioned Raw general manager Eric Bischoff to interrupt anything he didn't find to be entertaining.
You're just not entertaining me.
3 minutes are just about up.
The two instantly made their mark in WWE with their complete and total decimation of anyone that was targeted. Their formula was really simple. 2 bruisers with surprising quickness who took pleasure in throwing opponents all around the ring with reckless abandon. And the trail of bodies left in their wake remains a testament to their devastation. Rosie, older brother of your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and Jamal, who would in time develop his skills further and take the name of Umaga, were about instant gratification. They treated matches like a race, seeing how much damage they could fit into the shortest time possible.
The 3-minute warning with my brother and my cousin, it was just one of the coolest gimmicks of all time to me. It was catchy, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of knew what was happening. And I feel like we all remember when the 3-minute warning hit for the first time. You know, the whole Den TV area just lit up.
Every match was a train wreck, as the two would use their size to overwhelm most opponents, coupling that with incredible tag team maneuvers to increase the carnage to its maximum levels. That approach, maximizing damage while minimizing time, was a 3-minute warning signature. The team itself saw its run in WWE last for a little over a year, but in that time managed to make such an impression with the WWE Universe that it still resonates today. They are proof of the impact anyone can make if they capitalize on their opportunities, as 3-minute warning did every single time.
It was a short-lived gimmick, but it was a really cool gimmick, and I just think it shows the versatility of, hey, if you need us to go out there and tell you a Broadway story, I'll cover 2 hours if you like. But if you need us to come out in 3 minutes to make an impact, we can do that too. But you gotta be really good to be thrown in there with the very, very best in the industry. I'm getting all pumped and proud, you know, for my brother and my cousin right now, just thinking about it.
Here in the WWE 2K25 showcase, we have selected another team that embodies the same mindset in Akam and Razor the AOP. Similar to Jamal and Rosie, these two look to inflict the most pain in the most efficient manner. Like 3-minute warning, AOP happily dispatches when summoned. Like 3-minute warning, AOP features 2 Goliaths who will hurl your body from pillar to post before finally bringing it all to a most painful conclusion. It's up to you in this Extreme Rules contest to beat the AOP to the punch and showcase the Wrecking Crew approach that made 3-minute warning the premier bruiser squad in all of WWE. And don't worry, we will give you more than 3 minutes to make that fact perfectly clear. As a matter of fact, take your time and enjoy dishing out the punishment. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. Introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known, has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns